afternoon and welcome to Heritage Fine Foods. Today's cook-along, we are taking a bit of a journey to Mexico. I don't know if you've read the blog this week, which was an interview with Robin Bailey, and a lot of his life was spent travelling around Mexico, tracing his family. So we thought, homage to him, we would do a Mexican dish, and this is going to be quite a test because I can't pronounce the dish I'm making. It is, and I've got a little thing over there that tells me how to say it, quesadillas. So any Spanish people out there, I hope that that's not too bad, but yeah, so let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is fry our onions and our pepper, and I'm working quite high up on a stove here, which is quite interesting again, but we'll do our very best. So I've prepped everything today because the last cook-along I had lots of screams from people saying I'd chopped my finger off. So I'm taking precautions today, and I've prepped everything. So onions go in. Now in the recipe it says 2 peppers. You can use whatever peppers you like, and we've got some really lovely small peppers that are in the boxes this week, and they're perfect for this. I'm actually using a little bit more than the recipe says, basically because I'm having to feed everybody after this, so I'm probably making double quantities, but you can make as much or as little as you like. So I am going to have to cook this for about 5 minutes. It's beautiful actually, it's really colourful, I don't know if you can see that. And while I cook this for 5 minutes, I'm going to send you to Ken's Corner, and he's going to tell you a little bit about what we've got in the shop for Christmas and any other pertinent information. So I'm going to hand over to Ken, and we'll see you in a few minutes.
Hello, so I'm Ken. I'm sure you've heard of me. I'm the one who designs the boxes and signs a lot of the emails. And I had no idea I was doing this till 5 or 10 minutes ago, and Emma said she was going to be cooking for a few minutes. So I thought it would be a good idea to actually just mention Christmas. It's now not that far away. And firstly, to reassure you that any of you that have a regular order, weekly, fortnightly or whatever, if it's due Christmas week, it will still come Christmas week. You can chop and swap it, it'll have sprouts in it and satsumas in it, and will be all as normal. The only thing that will differ is the delivery day will shift by a couple of days, because the Christmas day itself is on a Friday. All of the orders have pretty much been moved forward a couple of days. But it's all on the website. If you look at your delivery calendar, it will tell you what day to expect it. Outside of that, you can actually place a specific Christmas order. There's a great big button on the website saying Christmas orders. You can place one, you can select a date that doesn't affect your normal delivery date. You can have any date that's available. I have to say that the 24th is full and the 23rd is filling up. I think it'll be full up this week. There's still 6 or 7 days before that. And the Christmas order, payment's not taken until 2 or 3 days before as normal, and you can add to it anytime you like. So if you think of starting a Christmas order and you want to put 2 or 3 items on it, you can keep adding items, taking items away over the next 2 or 3 weeks until it's due, and then payment is taken. There's all sorts of other stuff on the Christmas page. There's things like that aren't available yet. In actual fact, wreaths are now available, but there's only just stuff that's not going to be available to December is only available on the Christmas page. So have a look. There's a Christmas fair bit. There's Christmas hampers. There's holly wreaths, which I'm stood next to, and I'm sure Courtney is now filming. They're available straight away, obviously, because people want to get going. And have a look and build your Christmas order. There is, when you've finished it, not eventually, but straight away, I think, at the option, it gives you the choice of whether you want to keep it as well as your regular order that's coming at Christmas, or whether you want to cancel your regular order and just have your specific Christmas order. There are 6 Christmas boxes. There's 3 normalish boxes, just they've got more in, and they're more expensive because they've got more in. And there's some luxury boxes with crackers and stuff like that in. Every single box of those at Christmas will get the Heritage Cookery book, which is going to be the free gift for those 2 weeks. I think we're selling them for £5, is that right? So they will be free to everybody who has a box that week anyway. or you can buy one if you want one in advance. They're available now. And we've got, as I said, hampers starting at $19.95, I think it is, up to, what's the top price for hampers?
$32.50.
$32.50. So hampers are available. There's also a facility which may not yet be working. No, I think it may be working already, whereby you can then have your order delivered elsewhere. So if you're at somebody else's for Christmas, or you simply want to send them all the produce for Christmas, or whatever you want to do, that facility, if it's not there now, will be there soon. And then going away from deliveries, you can come here. Even if all of our delivery days are full before Christmas, which I will point out, if you're a regular customer with a regular order, we will get it ordered to you the day you want it, whenever that is. But outside of that, if you just want to come here and pick your order up, if you want to come out, I hope we're not locked down, but we are still get out of the house to collect an order. It's worth coming to the farm. We've got peacocks and peahens and goats running around and all sorts of things anyway. And Lowerfields Farm, the butcher's next door, is open, and also the farmer's son is selling Christmas trees just down the lane on your way to us. And if you buy a Christmas tree from him, he will give you one of these cards which has got a discount code on, and you'll get 10% off of your heritage order whenever you choose to collect it. It doesn't have to be the same day, I believe.
Yeah, and his trees are available from this Friday, the 21st of November.
Yeah, so a bit earlier than usual because people want to get going early because they've got nothing else to do, I think. So yes, you can buy a Christmas tree from this Friday and come and see us if you want to collect an order. We're always pleased to see you. And if you come in to collect an order from us, there's no minimum order. You can come here and buy 2 apples and an orange if you want to when you get your tree. And I can't think of, right, yes, I have a prompt over here, not a person, a piece of paper which must, when I said payment for Christmas orders will be taken just before they're delivered, that is true with the exception of Christmas meat. So turkeys, big joints, big gallon joints and stuff like that. It's all on the website now. The cut-off is the 6th of December. So if you want a turkey from us, it's from Lowerfields Meats anyway, or a gallon joint, or a big joint of beef, or sirloin, or whatever. You can order it up to the 6th. Payment for Christmas meat will be on the 7th, because we have to, we will close down the Christmas meat page. We will place our orders with butchers. They're all paid for, obviously, because we can't place them until they are. We will pay for them then as well. But if you've ordered Christmas meat as part of your Christmas order, you can still go on editing the rest of it. The payment for everything else will go out as normal just before the order is due. And I'm not sure how Emma's getting on.
I'm ready to move on.
But
So.
she's, final thing, my wife said this, Kay's on the help desk most of the time. Please feel free to contact us on the help desk or ring us, email us. You're our customers, we love you all, we will do everything we can to answer all your questions and help you can.
Thank you, Ken. Right, we're at the stage now that we're going to add our sweet corn and our black beans, and followed by our seasoning. Now, the taco seasoning that I've made, you can either buy ready-made taco seasoning or you can put it together yourself. And the details of that seasoning are within the event. It's really up to you what you want to do. So I'm going to cook this for a few minutes again. Let's see, I pre-made, mixed everything up. I'm just going to put that in, and you can do it exactly to your taste. So if you don't like it so spicy, just add a little bit less. Okay, so there we go. That's good. And these, I'm going to try it again, quesadillas. You can make them up, wrap them in foil, keep them in your fridge for up to 3 days and reheat them. Or you can just keep all the separate components and make them up as you go along. So it's quite a good thing to have as a quick snack, or you get home from work and you're really, really hungry. You can just absolutely, once you've got the ingredients put together, make it incredibly quickly. So has anyone got any questions yet?
You've had compliments on your apron.
Ah, well this apron, my mum bought me a few years ago, and I think it was made in Africa. I'm not 100% sure, but so thank you, Mum, for my lovely gift. I thought it had a change from my normal purple one. So yeah. Okay, so we're getting to the point now where we're ready, and this is the bit I'm scared about. I have to say I have not made these before, so it is new to me as well. So I'm just going to actually taste that for seasoning, just to make sure. I'm just hopeful that it's nice, because I'm going to feed this to everybody. Just watch my face. That's pretty good. Right, I'm going to take this off the hob now. We're going to start putting them together. This is where I haven't got enough space. I'm going to put that there. Now, you can just buy these from anywhere. Oh, the heat's kicking in on that now. So literally what it says, oh, and this is the book, by the way, that Robin Bailey wrote. It's a fantastic read. I've read it twice now, love it. So a great Christmas present for somebody that loves things about long lost family, travelling. It's an amazing story, so I would highly recommend it. Right, so I'm buttering one side of this tortilla, or wrap, whatever you want to call it. I could really do a drink of water. I wonder if I shout through the office and they'll grab me a drink of water. Right, and then what we need to do is I pre-prepared the sweet potato. So basically, I've got more here. You literally microwave your sweet potato for around 8 minutes, and then you just mash it up. Just scoop out the skins, mash it up. The same with the avocado. It's literally 2 avocados, and then you just mash it up. So it says not to overload. So I've turned this over to the opposite butter side. So you put a little bit of the beans there, and then a little bit, or as much as you want, but it does say not to overload the tortilla. Ooh. This is like blue Peter. Just mash it in, and then it's quite fun actually doing this. A little bit of the avocado. I know Courtney doesn't like avocado. Excuse me. Oh wow, thank you. Thank you. That's brilliant. Thank you very much. I'm going to have a sip of that because it's... I wish it was vodka. Right, and then some cheese. Now, you can use cheddar. You want something that's going to melt quite quickly. Whatever you like, but make it something that's going to melt quite quickly. Now this is going to be more difficult. So I'm taking my pan here, heat it up. That's the best thing to do. Right, there must be an easy way to do this. Probably start it in the pan. Look at that already. And then just literally throw that in. And I'm going to turn the heat up a bit. And what will happen is, hopefully it won't take too long, but we don't know. And you just literally let this cook on the side. Just this on maximum. And this could take a little while, and then when it's ready, you flip it over and it should all melt in. So is anyone else cooking today? No? I think because we're on a camp stove, it might take a little bit longer. Okay. Well, I think we might leave it there, because I think this is going to take about 5 minutes. And what I might do is, when it's melted, because obviously we're using a camp stove, we will post the finished picture and all our staff enjoying it. So I hope everyone enjoyed the recipe. take a look at our Christmas shop again, and tune in for next week's Cookalong. Next week we're meeting with Lawn Blythe from Flavours Holidays, and she's going to cook a salmon tiramisu, which sounds a bit odd, but also I think it's like a starter you have. And we're also going to talk about how they've dealt with the pandemic and what they've done to kind of keep themselves afloat. But it's starting to bubble a bit now, and it is starting to melt. So you might want to have a little look. You can just see this cheese is starting to go. So as I say, flip it over and share with us what you make. You can use whatever ingredients you want. You don't have to use those exact vegetables. You don't have to have guacamole or sweet potato. So play about with it, have some fun. Okay, so I'll leave it there. I'll post the picture later of what we made and the staff enjoying it, and we'll see you next Wednesday, hopefully.